Hello everyone and welcome back to another Pentitude video. I am so excited. It's been quite a long time and this video is going to be a little different because I'm actually going to be showing you how to add landing pages to your Shopify debut theme website. As some of you may know, I've decided to take the plunge into Shopify. It's got a great e-commerce platform. Love the services so far, but one of the things that was kind of left wanting was the shortfalls when using the debut theme when it comes to using sections in your landing pages. So, for example, when you first go on and go to customize your website, you're welcomed with this beautiful homepage. It has a bunch of different sections, about 17 section options that you can add. And in addition to that, you can click into it. It's very easy. You select your image, you add your content, adjust the size. You can drag and drop the sections to wherever you would like them, delete them, add more, whatever you like. So you start out really happy and it's super easy, very simple. It's great. Then you go to add a page. So, for example, I've got a shipping policy page, and all you're really left with when you add your page is the title and the content. And it's like going back in time to those early 2000s when people had wiki blogs and you would do a little bit of HTML and feel super proud of yourself. But the world is not like that today, especially when you are a small business and you are trying to visually attract all of your customers and keep them on your site for as long as possible. So having this very simple layout, it doesn't really work. And you'll go onto the customized page after you've added your specific landing page, and you'll notice on the left-hand side all of those customizable features and ability to add sections, drag and drop them, uh, is not there. So you're left wondering, what do I do? How do I organize my page and make it look nice for both mobile users and computer users? Because that's something really important that we need to consider nowadays, is that most shoppers are actually on their phone. So does it look nice on a phone and a computer? Not usually if you're just using the standard wiki content information. So today I'm going to be showing you how I was able to go from something like this, which is relatively simple, to something like my calligraphy services page. And you'll notice on the left-hand side, I've been able to add the same sections that were available on the home page, um, and edit the information to look something like this. It looks very nice, very well laid out. It'll automatically adapt to mobile and computer views because I'm using the pre-existing section code. And overall, it took a little time to dig around and figure out exactly what I was doing. But now that I know what the process is and what I'm doing, it's fairly simple. There's not too much code involved. There's a lot of copying and pasting, and that's about it. So I'm going to walk you through how to create your very own test landing page. We'll just go ahead and create a sample landing page for you guys today, walk you through the process, and hopefully you guys come out of it being able to create a similar landing page just with your own content that looks really nice, friendly for mobile users and computer users, and ultimately just gives your customers a much better overall visual experience on your website so that they're not having to look at just plain black and white text and weirdly formatted pictures that don't quite align the way you would like them to. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into part one, creating a landing page. So hopefully you guys have gotten this far. It doesn't take too much effort, but we're just going to go into pages, and I want you to click add page, and I've already added a test page. add page, you'll add a title. I've named mine test for the sake of today's video so that you can follow along with what I'm doing from the get-go. And I want to draw your attention to this template section right down here. This will be used in the future. I just want you guys to remember that template is a thing, and remember that it is found on the bottom right-hand side of your page view. Awesome. So we have added our test page. And the next thing you want to do is go into navigation and add the page to your menu, because if it's not on your menu, your website doesn't really know that it exists and your customers won't be able to find it very easily. So what I've done is I've just added my test page to my main menu, which, right now we'll just go on to my website, for example, and you'll see test page. So it's literally that easy. Fairly simple, right? So you've added your menu item, you'll name the title, and you'll link the page, test, or whatever landing page you want to add. And it's fairly simple, right? So we've already done parts 1 and part 2, and no issues, no coding, nothing too intimidating. And part 3 is where we start to get into a bit of fun. So we're going to head on back to our online store section of our Shopify admin page. And next, we're going to go into Actions and click this Edit Code section. Now, I know you're clicking it, you're getting really intimidated, your heart's beating really fast because you're looking at all of this text and going, what the heck is this? I don't understand any of it. Just X all of it out. Just X all of it out. Don't worry about it. Just don't feel intimidated. We don't need to know everything about code. We just need to know how to add sections to landing pages today. And you'll walk out of here feeling a lot better that you don't need to know code to make this happen. So we've X'd everything out. I've minimized all these folders on the left-hand side. The only 2 folders we're going to be focusing on today are templates and sections. So we're on part 3, and it's going to be create a page template. So go ahead and click that template file. Now I'm on my website page, so you'll notice that I have a bunch of additional page templates that do not show up on yours. What it will look like for you guys, just so you have a clear visual. Go ahead and click back here. And I'm just going to go into this copy of debut. This is just a very fresh start. Haven't done anything to it. I'm going to click edit code. You guys don't have to do this. I just want to show you guys what you guys will be seeing. So this is what you guys will be seeing as far as it's very simple. There's only a handful of templates. There's no blue dots or anything. Don't be intimidated. It's really easy. And what we're going to do is click on the page.liquid template. This is just to show you guys how the templates and the pages associate with one another. So you click on the page.liquid, it's going to pop up. You'll see that there's a little bit of code here, and I'll go ahead and highlight. You've got your page title here and page content. And if we go back to our page, so for example, we're on my Penditude shipping page, we'll see we've got a title and we've got content. And on the right-hand side here, remember I said to remember this section, we'll see that there is a template. And right now, it's linking to the page template. So it's going to pull in the title and the content, and that's it, because that is as simple as it gets. That's what's happening. This is what the code is doing on your website. What we're going to do is add a new template. Click page, and we're going to name this page whatever the title of your page is going to be. So for example, I have my calligraphy services page and I called it calligraphy services. Now we have a test page. So I'm just going to write test landing page. All right. So 2 tips here. First tip, when writing your title for your template, no uppercase letters. And if you're going to add a space, just use the dash symbol. Just keep it simple. Use dashes, no uppercase letters, and go ahead and click Create Template. And we'll see that we have the page, test landing page, and what it's done is it's already copied in all of the pre-existing page code because it's going to pull in that title and content automatically. The next thing we're going to do, don't even have to click save, it just automatically saves. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to tie this new template to our test landing page. So we're going to go back to pages, go to our test landing page, and see here where it says template and page, we're going to click the drop down box. I have a bunch of different templates already created for my other landing pages. For your guys' sake, you'll have just created a test landing page. You'll click test landing page or whatever your landing page is called. That is the one you want it to tie to. And you'll want to match your template page to your title, just so that it's clear and you can understand and you don't get lost and confused. All right, so not adding anything to content, we're just changing the template from page to page, test landing page. All right, click save. Cool. And that is the end to part 3. So we have our template, and now we get to do the exciting part, which is planning out our landing page layout. So this could be part 4, planning out the landing page with the sections that you want to add. This, in my opinion, is going to be the most important step because the more organized and the clearer picture you have for the sections you want on your landing page, the easier it's gonna be to add that section code in the future without having to go back, re-edit, change your mind and things. So you'll be able to edit things in the future, but if you can have a solid idea of what you want your landing page to look like section by section before you even start messing with the code, it's just going to be a lot easier. So for example, I have a blog that lays out this process that accompanies this video. If you go to part 4, I have an example layout, and it's just going to have the different sections list by list of what I want it to look like. So for visual, I'm just going to go back to customize homepage, and we're just going to add, okay, get rid of all of this stuff. And we're just going to pretend for a quick second that our homepage is our landing page. All right. Cool. So this is our homepage, and we're going to add a section. What section did I have? So for part 4, we've got image with text overlay. So we're going to add image with text overlay, add image with text. All right, image with text. Cool. Text with columns. Oh, that's not fun. There we go. Text with columns. And image with text overlay again. You can tell I really like image with text overlay for my opening and closing. Let's see, add. Whoops. Got lots of columns in there. 1 second. Just gonna remove all of the grids that I just did not mean to make. All right, last section. Image with text overlay. And you have about 17 different sections available to you that do a bunch of different stuff. So really, you're not going to be too limited on what you want to do and how you want it to look. Okay. So a way that you can test out your layouts without editing your live theme is by creating a copy of your debut theme. So you'll go to Theme Library, Debut, Actions, and click Duplicate. And that will create a copy. And once you have that copy, you can click Customize, and that's what pops up this kind of fake environment that you can play around with without affecting your live site. So for planning purposes, if you want to use this, feel free to, again, make a copy of Debut, and you'll click Customize, and it'll take you to the home page where you can add and edit the pages however you'd like. So for the sake of part 4 and just following along with the example I've made, we've gone ahead, we've added the image with text overlay, image with text. And so when you go through it, you'll be able to see visually what it looks like. And if you don't like it just being black and white and very plain, you can go in and you can add, the images of exactly what you'd like it to look like and the text of what you'd like it to look like. You can get as specific as you want, but since this is planning purposes, and you can change it later, just, have a simple layout, and that'll work out really, really well. Cool. So we've planned out our layout for our test landing page. We see what it looks like here. Visually, it looks pretty good, does exactly what I'd like it to do. And we've got it bullet by bullet, listed out section by section with the name. And what you're going to want to do is you can see that after the section title, I've added a short subtitle. And this is going to be important because each section is going to be unique, and having a very specific subtitle will make it easier for you to identify it as you create the code for all of your landing pages. Awesome. So now we're moving on to part 5, adding sections to a landing page. We're one step closer to making a beautiful landing page. And this is where, honest to God, I got so confused because what Shopify has decided to do is on your customized section page, so we'll go back on our home page, right? You've got this customization where you've got all these sections, and there's 17 sections, and each of them has their own unique name. So gallery, image with text overlay. And you go into the code where, notice how it says section and sections, and some of them match. So for example, custom content, in the code section under sections folder, it says custom content. But let's say, for example, we go into edit code, right? And again, we're just going to minimize, X everything out. Don't worry about it. Go into sections. So let's say that I want to add an image with text overlay. So that's this top section right here. Right? We've got image with text overlay. And you can see on the back it has this image and it says image with text overlay. We want that. That's the section that we want to add. There is a section of code and there's a specific file that has the code for that particular image with text overlay section. And in the sections files, you're looking through and you don't see anything named image with text overlay. For whatever reason, I'm not exactly sure, the names for the sections in the code area are different. So what I've done to make your lives easier, and just imagine how long this took me to figure out, is I've created a key for you guys. It's just a nice PDF PowerPoint, and it goes section by section. and it'll tell you the name of the section based off of the customization homepage and the name of the section based off of the code name. So we'll just go ahead and scroll down. It's alphabetical. We'll go to image with text overlay, and the section name in the code is hero.liquid. It makes no sense at all, but here we are, figuring it out, doing it one day at a time. So we're going to go back into edit code, go into our sections, going to click hero, and oh my God, you're looking at it and you're like, what the heck is this? This, ladies and gentlemen, is the code that creates this, right? Nice and easy. You don't have to code anything. All we're going to do is add a new section. All right, real quick, just hopping back over to my live site so that we can add this section to our test landing page. Okay. So all we're going to do is we're in our sections, we're going to click add a new section, and we're going to use the code name for the section. So the code name for image with text overlay is hero. And we're just going to do this so that your brain can associate which code you need to copy for what section. All right, so we're going to go back. We're going to call it hero dash, and what did we have our one called? So we have image with text overlay, landing page title is the title of this particular section. All right, so we're going to do hero dash landing page title. Hope I haven't lost you guys yet. If it's confusing, please leave questions down below. Happy to help you guys out. I know this is confusing, but again, we're calling it hero because the name for the section in the edit code area for image with text overlay is hero.liquid. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to copy all of this code, just go all the way to the bottom. We're going to copy, go into the section that we just created, go ahead and delete all that stuff that it just popped up with automatically, and we're going to paste the code into our new section, hero, with the specific subtitle of landing page title. This is where our landing page title is going to go. All right, so click save. Because what will happen if you just, used this pre-existing section and you added it to your landing page, anywhere else that you are trying to use image with text overlay, so for example, we're trying to use it twice on our test landing page, if we're trying to use it twice and we just copied and pasted the hero section onto our landing page, it would duplicate and show the same exact content. So let me show you guys real quick. So we'll have hero.liquid, right? So next step, we're going to go into our template for the test page. All right. And under page content, we're just going to click enter. We're going to add the code to add the section, right? So just go ahead and go to the blog and just scroll down to section, what is it, section 5? Yeah, section 5. And we're just going to copy this section of code right here. Go ahead and copy, and we're just going to paste that right into our template. Okay, and instead of insert section name here, we're going to delete that. And we're going to add let's just add hero, just so I can show you guys. All right, so we're gonna add hero twice, because let's say that you want to have image with section overlay twice. Okay, we're gonna click save. What's going to happen, we're gonna pop over back to our customize area. So you'll click on test page and you'll see that it has 2 image with text overlays, but it's going to copy the same exact content. You won't be able to change and have 2 different styles of image with text overlay. So that's why we don't want to do that. That's why we have to individually create and specifically name every individual section that we are creating for our landing page. I hope that made sense. Right? So instead of hero, so we're back in our edit content. Remember, we created that hero dash test landing page title, right? So hero landing page title. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to just enter that name. So hero dash landing page title. Okay. And the other one that we wanted to create, let's just go back to section 4 for our example. All right. So let's just real quick, let's just create these 4 remaining sections. Okay. Kind of showed you the first overall process with the first one. But ultimately what you'd want to do is add all of your sections for the landing page first, and then we'll add it to the template. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to add image with text mission statement. All right, so you'll go over to the key that I have for you guys on my blog post. You'll scroll to the slide that has the section of the content you want, image with text, and you'll see that the code for it is labeled as feature-row. Okay, so we're going to go to feature-row, click it open. Go ahead and click out of this stuff real quick for you guys so it's nice and easy. Oh, we'll go ahead and click save real quick. All right, so we've got feature-row. Again, copying the section that you want to use, create a new section, and use the same code title. So feature-row is image with text section, and we're gonna call it mission statement, right? Create section. Okay, so we've got our feature-row mission statement. And again, we're just going to delete everything that's in there, paste the feature-row code into it, click save. Okay, and we've got a couple more to create. So we have another feature-row, meet the creator. Okay, so same exact thing, add new section, feature-row, meet the creator, create section, delete, and paste the feature-row code into feature-row, meet the creator. This is the image with text code. Okay, all right, just a couple more to go. Okay, we've got text with columns. Awesome. Don't remember what that one is called, so we're going to swing back over to our key, scroll down again, alphabetical, just going to go for text with columns, and it is called feature-columns is the name of the section in the code area. I'm going to go back to edit code, go into our sections folder. What did I say it was? Feature-columns? Yeah. Feature-columns. Click on feature-columns. Copy the code for feature-columns. Just going to scroll on down there. Copy. And then add new section. We're going to call it text with, so, it's the text with columns section. We want to label it engraving process. I'm just going off of the example. Again, you'll want to label the sections with whatever subtitle you deem fitting, and that won't repeat on any other landing page. Make it as specific as possible. Okay, add new section, feature-columns, because that's the code that we're copying and pasting into the section, and engraving process is the name of the section that we are using for our example. Create section. Alrighty. And the last one we're going to do is image with text overlay, engraving contact link. Again, image with text overlay. The code section name for it is hero. Okay, so going to go back to hero. And feel free to X out of these as you finish creating them, just so that you've got a clean tab thing to look at. Copy the hero code, add new section. I'm going to label it hero. Again, that's the code that we are copying. We're going to label it engraving contact link. Create section. And go ahead, delete and paste the hero code in there. Click save. And now what we're going to do, so you've finished adding all of the sections. Now we're going to add all of those sections to our template of the landing page that we want to edit. So we're going to go from sections over to templates. We're going to go into our page test landing page. Again, this will be whatever landing page title you give and assign to this template. And okay, we've got our hero landing page title. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this. We have about 4 more sections to add. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And we had landing page title, mission statement. Okay. So we're going to minimize this, go into our sections. And remember, image with text. So we're going to go to feature-row. Mission statement is what the section name is. Feature-row. So we had our mission statement. We had meet the creator. Okay, so feature-row. What was it? Meet the creator. We're just making the section name here between the single quotation marks. We're just matching the same exact name that we have assigned to the section, right? We're not including the .liquid part. You don't need the .liquid part. You just need the section name, okay? And going back, we've got engraving process and engraving contact link. Those are the 2 that we have left, okay? So text with columns was feature columns. So we're going to go onto our feature columns and see engraving process. So we'll type in engraving-process, feature-columns-engraving process. And then hero, since that's our last one, hero-engraving contact link. All right, and then we'll click save. So you've got your 5 sections. Again, we're going off of the example that you can find on my blog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've clicked save. And now we're going to go back to our online store, click Customize, and you will be welcomed. When you go onto your landing page, all of those sections will be right there, pre-populated for you. You won't be able to drag and drop like you can on the home page. If you want to edit the order of the sections, you'll have to go back into the edit code and rearrange the sections individually by just copying and pasting them in the order that you'd like them on the edit code section. But now you can click into your sections on your landing page. You can add an image of whatever you'd like. Got a whiskey bottle so we can celebrate. You can add, so you know, we had the heading and it's landing page title and whatever sub-content you want. Awesome. You'll click into all of those, edit them just like you would on the home page. Click save, and that is that. That is how you add sections to your landing pages. So I know that took a little bit of time. I know there are probably a couple confusing parts in there. Again, feel free to go onto the blog post that I have, which writes all of this out step by step for you guys. Feel free to rewatch this video as many times as it takes. Ask questions in the comments. All of the supplemental material will be available to you. So this PDF that has the section keys for the customization name and the edit code name for all of your sections. And there's also a shorter version key document that I have available that doesn't have the visuals. It's just a nice simple one-pager. That will be available for you in the description box down below. Just click into the blog and it'll have the links to all of those documents in there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this has helped you figure out how to create nice landing pages, and it's very satisfying because you can just click mobile view and look at that. It fixes everything for you automatically with those sections. Nice and easy, very simple looking, as opposed to, you know, trying to get it formatted and stuff. Just makes life a lot easier. So feel free to share your success. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know your thoughts on it. If there's anything else that you're kind of struggling with on Shopify, let me know. Definitely want to create more of these videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. So thanks so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.